pure of heart and awakened by fury.
Hey yo, what's going on everybody? Super Saiyan Paul here, back at it again with another Dragon Ball Super discussion video. Today we're going to be talking about Manga Chapter 88 and beyond, with this new Dragon Ball superhero arc taking place, and seeing that Black Frieza is in the equation, we're going to be moving all the way to the end of Z with this one. So before we jump into this video guys, make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe, hit that bell icon. So for those that don't know, Black Frieza is the newest form that Frieza has currently unlocked in Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 87. He went off the grid for quite a while, nobody knew where he was, then he reappears, shows up, and says that he's been training in a hyperbolic time chamber that he found on a distant planet for 10 plus years. So his power level, when he first had shown us how fast he could train, in 4 months went from below a Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan Blue in 4 months. So with him being able to go into like god tier power from nothing, him training for 10 years puts him at such a crazy advantage. He one-shot Ultra Ego Vegeta and MUI Goku, as well as Gas, who are all the strongest, or fighting in that strongest of the universe realm. Not the strongest, but in that realm of power. He one-shotted all of them. So because he was technically in a different dimension, somebody else was counted as the universe's strongest. So Frieza's on the hunt for this person, and what we know is that it's most likely Broly, because Broly's hidden on Beerus' planet in the Dragon Ball superhero movie that hasn't been shown in the manga when they pick him up and eventually bring him there, which I'm hoping they bring a lot more detail as to what's going on with that one, because if Black Frieza's searching for him, I want to know the real motive besides just kicking his ass for what happened in the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie where he got his ass beat for over an hour. But I think if Frieza ends up becoming the next big bad of the Dragon Ball superhero arc, or if it's the post-Z arc with whatever Goku's training for, whoever they're gonna fight, whether it be Frieza or the Tournament of Power 2, I think that Frieza, if he doesn't have any righteous motives, and if he goes to that far end of the spectrum, which I've seen some fans even theorize that, hey, 10 years of training, if you count how far they've moved this Beerus goalpost, he should have shot through this a long time ago. Beerus should be challenged by Black Frieza, and even more so if he's really that fast for powering up. In 4 months, if he went from less than Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan Blue, and now he's done 10 years, my guy, he should be training with the Grand Priest and stuff like that. Like, if he really meant what he said during the Tournament of Power, yo, he wasn't gunning for just Beerus, he's gunning for like Zeno's spot. So let me know what you guys think about that. But if they decide to put him before any Tournament of Power 2, or if he's just a big bad after the post-Z part, or even Superheroes manga, if they decide to do a spin after Cell Max and his failed transformation, then we might see either Broly, Goku, Vegeta, or even Gohan fight Frieza. Might even have Oob or Gotenks or Orange Piccolo jump into that mix too. But out of all of these fighters, I feel as though the person that should get this W is Vegeta. And I know a lot of people agree with this one too, because back when Resurrection of F came out, so me personally, I gave Battle of Gods a 9 out of 10 when that movie came out. Then I saw Resurrection F in theaters, I gave that an 8 out of 10. It would have been a 9 out of 10 movie had it just had Vegeta be the one that actually kills Frieza, because some of the spoilers that we had gotten back in the day, saying that Vegeta would kill Frieza and then say that he's the king of all Saiyans and declare that was some pretty epic stuff. And I feel as though this is their chance to kind of redeem that, because they've been stealing the dub from Vegeta in the most messed up ways. Like, he didn't get that killing Frieza, and now Ultra Ego has been introduced, right? It was super hype in this manga. However, it's gotten its ass beat more so than anything. It was literally one of the lamest forms in terms of how many victories it's gotten. It looks cool, it's powerful, and he can take more damage, but how many times, like literally panel to panel, oh, I've used too much energy, oh, it's not getting him stronger. He's just getting laid out with a new transformation, new haircut, and new eyebrows. So I think Ultra Ego needs to get perfected a little bit better than whatever Goku's done, because Goku in the Tournament of Power, we saw him tap into MUI, we saw him deal out some pretty epic dubs, and then he even beat Kefla with it, so that was still a dub in itself. Then yeah, we went full MUI and it was phasing in and out, but they still got that W. Ultra Ego hasn't gotten a single one, so if that's the new transformation, either they face Frieza, and I think Vegeta should be able to use Ultra Ego in its strongest form to somehow counteract whatever Frieza's doing, because Vegeta's gotten some really good spotlights, but then Goku steals it. So it's got, even in the Moro arc, we had a similar thing where he learned a new technique and it still didn't even pay off as much as Goku getting some Naruto hidden leaf buffs. So I would say Ultra Ego Vegeta, maybe if he tags in after everybody, actually gets to fight with Frieza and ends up killing him for good, because his intentions can't be righteous at the way these things are heading. What is he going to do? Wait for the next tournament power and serve underneath everybody? Or is he really going to go and start messing with some gods? Because Zamasu did the same thing, and he was just a Kai in like training. So what's to say that Frieza, who should really be right next to Beerus's power level, won't go for anything like that? Because what other greater prize is there with how much power he's accumulated? And remember, going back to the Battle of Gods movie back in the day, it was up to 60 to 80% of Beerus's power. Yes, they scaled that down to 5 to 10%, but look at how much they powered up since then. He's got to be in that realm to take on some gods, and I think Vegeta should be the one that gets scaled up to that crazy level. And especially if we're going past Z, he can go even further and beyond, because now we're in that Grand Priest realm for that top 5 fighter spot. If we go past Z and he ends up powering even further and beyond, we're going to see some crazy transformations, maybe even some subtle parts of that Ultra Ego form change and actually get a dub. Otherwise, remember, like I said, it's just a reskin. It's like literally a Fortnite reskin, and that form has gone to waste. But it lines up here to be one of the most perfect moments to redeem everything that Vegeta's failed. If he gets that Frieza kill, bro, all of these years from Dragon Ball Z, from the moment he was introduced to now, actually would be forgiven for me. If he gets to defeat the strongest iteration for Frieza and all of the lore behind it and their history and the redemption for the Saiyans, and can finally declare himself as the king of all Saiyans, me personally will be one of the most hypest moments for Super, and I think it would fix a lot of things that have been introduced in the series so far. I wouldn't mind if they take it away from Goku or Gohan or everybody. Everybody else has gotten their W's. It's just Vegeta that it feels like is the biggest missing part, and if they keep blue balling us, I think I'm actually gonna think more negative about this arc if they have some kind of face-off or something like that, because Ultra Ego, Vegeta just getting another squandered opportunity, and then we go with the cliche thing with Goku taking over the dub. It doesn't make sense to do that, and they can make it as hype as possible or as cliche as possible, you know what I mean? So I think the choice here is clear. Let Vegeta get this W. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Should Vegeta be the one to kill Black Frieza if they have to go that route, or should someone else take the mantle for this one? Let me know who you guys think it should be in the comment section below. And do you see Frieza being the big bad after Cell Max, or do you see them waiting till after Z and even more training has gone on after all these years have passed, or this time has passed, and he's gone even further and beyond in that time to train some more and do what he really needs to do post Z, where Frieza's reign starts to take over? Let me know what you guys think is going to happen. Is Frieza going to take over a Tournament of Power 2? Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe, hit that bell icon. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Young Money Bite. Yeah.